Hey everybody, Sergeant Keenut here, reporting for duty. Today we're bringing a video. I've had a real problem making this video, nothing to do with technicality wise, it's really weird for me to make a video like this. I've never done it before, and it just feels really fucking weird. I probably watched like 7 other videos to try to get a feel of how to do a video like this. But anyways, I'm just going to jump right into it. I made a Patreon page. This is what's going on in the background. This is my Patreon page. The links have always been in the description and on my own channel. But I felt like I really needed to address it in a video because I feel like a lot of people probably don't go into the description. A lot of people probably don't go into the actual, what's the word I'm looking for? The actual like front page and look at all of the little links that I have up there in the corner of my actual channel page. But anyways, I made a Patreon because YouTube revenue is not great, and this is something that I felt like I could do that not only would allow me to do more for our community, but allow me to eventually move towards a point in which maybe one day that this could be my career, which would be dank as funk, but it's quite far away. So I wanted to first, I'm probably just gonna read the description that I have over here because it's the best way that I felt that I could explain this. But so let's go ahead. So Sergeant Keenut here, reporting for duty. I'm a YouTuber who has been creating gaming videos since April of 2012. So it's been actually almost 5 years. I think it turns 5 years in a couple of days actually. I'm a student, brother, son, and boyfriend to my wonderful and supportive long-term girlfriend. I have focused primarily on indie games that are within the survival, exploration, and base building genres. Pretty much that's like all the games that I play. However, I will play a AAA game every now and then, like Fallout was great. I loved playing that. I just wish I could have done the videos a little bit better at the time. I started my YouTube channel to have an awesome community to talk to. It's been my main focus ever since the beginning. It's always been a problem for me to get that community together, which is why I'm trying to like ask more questions throughout the videos to have more community interaction, like I did with in my Don't Starve series. I was really trying to push that there. But yeah, it's for the community to talk to interact with, and to build friendships with others. When I first started making dank-ass Let's Plays, I had no idea what I was doing. Absolutely no idea, which I'm assuming with almost everybody who starts a channel. They really have no idea what they're doing, and it's just the truth. Like, you can look up a lot, and you can start off knowing a lot more, but until you really get into the nitty-gritty of, actually creating videos and doing the things that you trying to do, you really don't know until you start doing it. However, over the years, I've acquired knowledge and equipment that has brought me where I am today. The microphone that I have today, the computer that I have today, this webcam that I have today, which is really bad webcam. It's probably going to be my next replacement because the recording quality on this is terrible. It's so bad, but eventually I'm going to replace this thing right here. I'm starting this Patreon for a few reasons. The first being it would allow me to dedicate more time to bringing content to the channel. Obviously, YouTube isn't my job with the size that we're at right now. I have another job. It's not a full-time job. It's close to it though. It's like just a couple hours short of being full-time. But I have that, and it takes up a large majority of my time, especially since all of my shifts are in the afternoon. It becomes really difficult for me to record videos consistently to be on the channel every single day, which is why there's sometimes days where I don't have videos, and this is one of those reasons because it's a full-time job, or the close to full-time job. I started it, since it allowed me to dedicate more time to the channel. The second reason is that it will allow more avenues of communication outside of just YouTube and Twitter. Now, you wonder like what kind of avenues are here? Well, we're gonna go over that when I start looking at the ranks and tiers of things that are on. You can kind of see one right over here with access to right here, access to the Patreon Discord server. I have a Discord server that has both just regular and Patreon, but and I felt like I needed to make this separation in the future because I feel like as time goes on and hopefully that our community grows bigger, there will be a lot of people in there. So it'll be a good way to provide more ways of communication with content, or with as a content creator, to provide more communication to our community. The last reason is I would love to turn this more into a hobby, and for it to be a family, which by family I mean like everyone, me, the community, everyone who comes together, and that we together are a family. We are like a squad of people in which we all work together and watch videos and make amazing content that I can sustain this living off of and to become a full-time YouTuber. So, I mean, I wish I would have read this in all my other videos I tried to make for this, but it actually came across really well. So, how Patreon works is it's kind of like a subscription. It's like a monthly subscription to a specific channel or page in which you get access to certain things that are created throughout this page and allowing to influence the channel and things like that. For example, in my first tier, which I've kind of made all of the tiers semi military like, since my name's Sergeant Kenai, I felt like it made the most sense. The first one is Recruit, which allows you to access all Patreon only content, access all extra keys I receive, and to have Patreon only polls. So I can hold polls and you guys can vote about it and see like what you really want to see, what you feel like is the most important thing for me to do coming forward. And then the extra keys is a big thing, because a lot of the times, especially if it's a multiplayer game, the developers will usually send me more than one key. Even down here, I have an extra Forts key that no one has still claimed, because obviously I don't have any Patreons right now, so no one can claim it. But it's still an active key that someone can get. There's only one in there, though. There's only one in there right now. And as time goes on, obviously there will be more keys that get put into that. The next one is Private, which is access to my Patreon Discord server, which everyone has access to the Discord server. I don't actually have the link in the description right now, but I probably will make a permanent link for the Discord server in here for this video. And then priorities and they're getting named in any game. So obviously I've played a lot of games that you can allow you to name either your colonists, your duplicates, or whatever the people are in the game. So I have a lot of names, and if you are a private in this rank, your priority in always getting named. Always, like, you will be the first priority in getting named if you are at least this tier of ranking. And then next off, we have a specialist, which is whenever I make a Patreon video, say like videos like this where I'm going over Patreon ideas and things like that, there'll always be a personal shout out in the video, because I feel like if you were to be able to do $25 a month, which is, obviously not everyone can do that, but if you were able to, it would be a huge, large thing that would just be immensely, like, just would be amazing. Quite honestly, it would just be freaking amazing. And then the last, we have Corporal, which I will add you on Skype or Steam to talk at any time. Because at this point, if you're willing to support me that much, I should be willing to be able to talk to you at any point that I can. If I'm online and I'm there and you hit me up, and I'm actually at my computer, because I'm not always at my computer, I can obviously hit you up. And there is one post here that is not Patreon locked. It's my very first post. It's about, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on my phone. I haven't got on it in a little bit, but it's been a lot of fun. So if you guys want to add me on that, hit me up, duel each other. That's something that we can definitely do. But anyways, yeah, I've made this, and it's... I don't know, I felt really weird when making it, but there's obviously a lot of creators who make these pages, and it's a great way to push forward, creating a stable living on YouTube. There's also goals over here, which is all fine and dandy. You guys can go look at that yourself. I think I have like 5 goals. So the 25 for helping out with, because sometimes I don't get keys to games, and sometimes I have to buy them, and $25 would help out a lot. $75 goal is paying my internet bill. $200 would be keeping my computer up to high tech, because honestly, at my current job, I can't really afford to buy new things for my computer. It's kind of, I've had the same computer. The only thing that I've upgraded on this computer is put more sticks of RAM in it. And the last time, that was like last year, and I've had this computer for almost 2 years now. But I put more RAM in it, that's it. And then this would be all of my bills, monthly bills, which would be amazing. And then right here is where I could feel that I would definitely be able to be a full-time YouTuber. If not, I already am. This would allow me to secure me even when the worst times come. Say like the current decline in YouTube advertisement from companies pulling out, or whatever else happens to come in the future, or like say my videos get demonetized, which has happened to a lot of channels recently. It would be something that would always, even if my whole channel got demonetized, and like let's say it just fell in the, hey, you know what? I have one more rank. For $1 a month, you could feed the poor cat Sylvester who is meowing over on my bed. Look at that. Look at that face. You have to. You have to at that point. But yeah, since there's been a lot of stuff going on with the changing of CPMs and a lot of which is like how much you get per 1,000 views and things like that. And then, so this is just a way to secure that in the future. But anyways, I think that's going to be the end of the video for today. It's actually really long. I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes, and we're 10 minutes in. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm Sergeant Keen. Oh, and the links for all of this will be in the description if you want to come look at it yourself. And there's no requirement to do it as long as you guys are, commenting and being there and being a community. That's all I really want. But anyways, I'm Sergeant Kenai, and I'm signing out.